Hello, my name is Gus, and I'm a customer service employee with the City and County of San Francisco's Office of the Treasurer and Tax Collector. I'm here to help you file your 2017 gross receipts tax and payroll expense tax online. This video is designed to assist a small business that only has business activities in San Francisco. The Office of the Treasurer and Tax Collector has created an easy filing option for businesses that are eligible. Small businesses must meet all the following criteria to use the easy filing option. All gross receipts in 2017 were derived from business activities within San Francisco, and all employees, if any, only work in San Francisco. The business does not qualify for any deductions, exclusions, credits, or limits, and the business is not a combined group of related entities. Lastly, more than 80% of the gross receipts are derived from a single tax rate category. For example, 80% of my gross receipts are from a retail business. By meeting all of these requirements, the form allows qualifying businesses to file more quickly. But before we begin, it's important to have all your information available. The letter you receive from our office has your 7-digit business account number and 8-character online PIN. The online PIN is formatted with both letters and numbers. You will also need the last 4 digits of your federal tax identification number. For sole proprietors, your federal tax ID is usually your Social Security number. To begin, go to www.sftreasurer.org. Select the link File Online Gross Receipts Tax and Payroll Expense Tax 2017 Annual Return to access the information page. This page has important information for the filing, including instructions, links to the Gross Receipts Tax and Payroll Expense Tax Ordinance, and the filing due date. Please read all of the information carefully. When you're ready, enter the filing by selecting the Annual Filing button. Scroll down to the bottom of the screen and input your 7-digit business account number, last 4 digits of your federal tax ID, and your 8-character online PIN. Click on the Save and Continue button. Once you've entered the filing, there will be general information on the form. Starting on the top left, you'll see your business account number, business or ownership name, and a code for internal use. On the top right, you will see links for instructions, technical assistance, and a button to exit the filing. Across the top of the screen, you will see chevrons that show the 5 major sections of the filing. The chevron in blue is the current section you're working on. The chevron in green indicates the section you've completed. And finally, the chevron in gray is a section that hasn't been accessed. You may go back to review or change information on a section that you've completed, but you must progress through the form sequentially. On the bottom of the screen are buttons to navigate forward and back, as well as an image charting your progress. The filing begins on page A1, Business Identification, where there are 2 questions to answer. Did the business have taxable business personal property in San Francisco? Select yes or no to answer. For example, my small business has business personal property, so I will answer yes. Throughout the filing, if you need help on how to answer a question, click on the question for additional information. Remember, please answer all questions according to your small business. The next question asks for the average number of weekly employees for your business. My small business has 10 employees, so I will enter the number 10. Select Save and Continue. The questions on page A2, Filing Questionnaire, asks if you are filing as a lessor of residential real estate. I have a small retail business, so I will answer no. I select no. I do not qualify for tax credit, payroll expense exclusions, or limit. This will display question 3. I select yes. I want to use the simplified online easy filing. Remember, online easy filing is available to me because I meet all the criteria outlined at the beginning of this video. Answer all questions according to your business. Select Save and Continue. I answer no to question 1 on this page since I do not have over 1,000 employees. Select Save and Continue. I answer no to question 1 on this page since I'm not filing on behalf of a combined group. Select Save and Continue. On page C1, Payroll Expense Tax Filing, input the number of employees as of the last day of the tax year, as well as the total San Francisco payroll expense for those employees. My business has 10 employees with $500,000 in payroll expense. Select Save and Continue. On page C2, Payroll Expense Tax Filing Summary, the return calculates the payroll expense tax that my small business owes before credits. In this case, my small business owes $3,555 in payroll expense tax. Select Save and Continue. On line 1, I select my small business activity from the drop-down list. In this case, retail trade. On line 2, I enter my business's San Francisco gross receipts for 2017, $2 million. Remember to answer all questions according to your small business. The system will consider the 2017 adjustment factor of 75% and automatically calculate the gross receipts tax obligation for your business at the bottom of the screen, line G. My retail business owes $1,312.50 in gross receipts tax. Select Save and Continue. The Quarterly Payments page displays all quarterly prepayments made throughout the tax year. This page will show payment amounts and dates the payments were received in our office. Every business liable for payment of the payroll expense tax and gross receipts tax shall make 3 quarterly estimated tax payments. The 3 quarterly estimated tax payments are each 25% of the prior year or current year tax liabilities, whichever is less. The quarterly payments are applied and credited toward the 2017 gross receipts tax and payroll expense tax obligations. If you disagree with the payment information displayed on this page, check the I disagree box and enter the payment information in the box that appears. Important note: the payment information that you enter will not adjust the total obligation due on the obligation summary page or in the payment portal. Our office will conduct a review on the amounts you enter and the amount that's paid. Select Save and Continue. The obligation summary page summarizes the information provided in the filing and includes both the payroll expense tax and gross receipts tax obligations calculated on the previous screens. This page will also include all quarterly estimated payments that our office received throughout the year, as well as any penalties for any late payments. The total obligation due under line 13 is the amount owed for your 2017 gross receipts tax and payroll expense tax. In the event that your quarterly payments exceed the total obligation due, the return will display a box regarding the overpayment. You may select to apply your overpayment to a future obligation or select a refund to have a check mailed to you. Lastly, there is an option to designate up to 3% of your tax liability to the Community Challenge Grant Program. This designation does not increase your tax liability. Select Save and Continue. Read the taxpayer statement and finalize your filing by entering your name and contact information. When you are ready to submit your filing, select the Submit button. The email address you input on the screen will receive a copy of the return. You can also view your filing data on the screen. Be sure to allow pop-ups. Once the confirmation screen appears, the return is submitted. Select Continue. Please note, after you have submitted your filing, you will have to log back in and select the Amend option to make any changes to your filing. On this page, you can access payment options, download a copy of your return, or select an email address to send a copy of the return. To pay, select Payment Options to access the payment portal. Select GR 2017/04 and PY 2017/04 from the list in the payment portal and select your payment method at the bottom of the screen. You may have other obligations due that you can also pay at this time. If you are paying by e-check, select that option and input your bank account information. If you are paying by debit card or credit card, select that option and input your account information. Convenience fees will apply. If you are paying by check, select Print Payment Stub. Make sure to allow pop-ups on your web browser. Print out the payment stub and mail it with your check to San Francisco Tax Collector, P.O. Box 7425, San Francisco, California 94120-7425. Congratulations! Your 2017 Gross Receipts Tax and Payroll Expense Tax return is now filed and paid. Thank you for taking the time to learn about filing your return.